everyone, welcome to another video today, and today I'd like to be talking about 2 or 3 scary times I almost went totally blind. So, the first part we're going to talk about what happened in August of 2013. So, they had to do this eye surgery at Loyola Outpatient Center in Maywood, Illinois. I'm from the Chicagoland area, by the way. That's where I live. And I had to, so they for the first 11 years of my life with my visual impairment or disability, I had this thing called band keratopathy. That's the medical term for it. But for here, I'll just call it like the it's like a cloud that was like, it was like blocking like my central vision. And like they said if it gets worse over time, then we're gonna have to do the corneal scraping, which is the surgery they use to get it off. So they did that. It got worse over time. I went to go see a corneal specialist, and he said we're gonna have to do the scraping. And okay, so they did the scraping. We went for the pre-op visit the next morning at Loyola. Because they don't just do eye surgery, they don't just do outpatient surgery there. They also do stuff in the clinic, because they have like everything is like put together in one building. So everything went good. The first pre-op visit went well. Everything seems like it's going okay. So then that next Wednesday morning, this was August 7th, 2013. This was that Wednesday, and when I woke up the next morning, stuff didn't really go so well. So I noticed that my vision was blurry again. And I wasn't like, oh my god, I can't see anything. No, I wasn't like that. Luckily, I'm a pretty observant guy. So I was like, what is going on here? Why I can't see anything? So I was able to see a little bit, but like it was very blurry. So I was like, Mom, I can't see anything. So she just asked me to describe to her like what I can and can't see. So I did that. She called Loyola, and they told us to come in right away. So they checked my eye, and they said that they had to take the contact lens off, because for this type of the corneal scraping, this type of surgery, they use this special contact lens, I guess, for the healing part. You don't leave it on for a long time. I would say for like a week or something. I don't remember. But yeah, like they had to take it off. So they did. It hurt a little bit, but they had to take it off, so I had to suffer through that. And yeah, that was actually, so that was weird that the contact lens was like causing that. It was inflammation in my eye also. But I think like 2 days later, my vision started getting better, which I was so glad about, because my left eye is the only one I see out of. And random things happen out of nowhere because of my vision disability that I've had my whole life. That's why I have to go every 4 months to see my eye doctor that I currently have. So yeah, that was scary. And yeah, like that. Luckily that was taken care of, and we knew what was going on right away. And so here's the second part. This is with the eye doctor that I see. So, we went to the eye doctor, and my pressure was constantly going up, even though I was breathing normal. My eye pressure, to be exact. So it was higher than normal, and like they kept saying like over time, each doctor that I seen, they kept saying over time like you're gonna have to get your lens a new lens implanted, or like a new lens, like the lens taken out. It's a thicker lens in the back of your eye. Then they had to put a new thinner one in. So they kept saying that over time, and then in February of 2017, I woke up one morning. It was late February of that year, and I was like, Mom, I can't see anything again. So it was basically like what happened in 2013. So I told her what happened. We called the eye doctor that we generally go to, and they said, come in right away, because My eye doctor's office that I go to, they are amazing. They just told me to come in right away. We didn't have to make a schedule. They just told me to come in the day that we called. They just told me, like, come in right away. Because it's the only eye I see out of. So they might as well take care of me right away. And for some reason, like I had a headache and I felt like I puked like overnight for some reason. And like, that's also what happened. It was so weird. Like how it was like, my vision was bad and it was like a headache and all that stuff. Like it was bad. So we went to the eye doctor and they checked my pressure and it was high. It was like at 50, which is really bad actually. So it turns out there was fluid buildup on the lens. So they had to do this laser procedure, which is done in the eye doctor's office. So they did the laser and it helped a little bit, but they said it's a narrow angle pressure attack, which means that like something, it was like the thicker lens that I used to have in the back of my eye that I've had all my whole life. They said it was like pushing, and I think it was causing fluid buildup. And so they said like we're gonna have to do a lens implant at Loyola. So we all agreed to that, and so then we went to Loyola on March 1st, 2017, the same place where we did the corneal scraping, and so yeah, like they did the surgery, and my vision ever since that surgery, it has been so much better. The lens that they implanted in the back of my eye. Yeah, so they basically had to do like a cut on the white part of the eye. Then they had to like take the thicker lens out and then put it into the back. So that, yeah, they did that surgery, and ever since that surgery, it was 3 years ago, I haven't had to have eye surgery or any type of procedure for a while now, which is really great. And my vision has improved so much ever since, and I've been stabilized, and my visual acuity and my eye pressure has been sitting at where it should be for the last 3 years. And he said, here's I guess like a 2.5 or like a third one. It's not really like a third official. It's more of like something that I was gonna expect. So my eye doctor, after he did the surgery, he said like over time, you're gonna have there's gonna be like cells building up on the lens. So like it's kind of like the bankeratopathy, like I mentioned earlier. It's like cloudiness that's gonna build up on your eye. So you're gonna have to be aware of that, because that will happen. So that was something I was gonna expect. Then when that time came, I was like, Mom, I can't see well again. And we knew what was happening. We knew that it was the cells building up. So we went to the eye doctor. They called us in, and the doctor checked, and he said that we're gonna have to. It was the cells building up in the lens, and I knew what was going on because I knew I was gonna expect that. So he did the laser procedure, and the cells, over time, the cells like went away and they disappeared, and they've been gone ever since, up to this day. So yeah, those are pretty much the I guess 3 scary times I almost went totally blind. Like I'll consider 2 of them. The first two that I mentioned, those were the major ones where I almost went totally blind. The third one was the one where like I was expecting it over time. So after that second surgery they did. So yeah, that's pretty much the 2.5 stuff where I almost went totally blind. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something new from this, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.